Aside from the obvious, and by that I mean riding hard on the front in the wind, there are many ways to bring back a breakaway. Essentially, it's harnessing the power and strength of a number of riders, whether it be a group of individuals, teams, or several teams. Let's have a look at the best way to reel a break in by racing safely and racing smart.
Timing. The timing of when to decide to actually chase a break is crucial. Someone in the team will signal to the rest of the team to hit the front and start chasing in an effort to bring back the break straight away. Doing this is very hard work, but over a far shorter distance. If you're in a team that has missed the move, start chasing before the lead gets over a minute, as this is more energy efficient than chasing for miles and miles. Sometimes a break will get away initially, as they're not perceived as a threat. In these cases, the break can establish a lead of several minutes, which needs to be brought back over a longer distance, so keep aware and race smart. In the former scenario, riders need to relay quickly at the front of the bunch, mindful of wind direction and of course careful not to cross the white lines. Although the speed needs to be high, the effort should be smooth, with no surging or kicking through. This will disrupt the rhythm of the chase and can actually deter other riders from joining in. Riders should take short turns at the front at high speed before moving slickly to the left or right without suddenly sitting up. Ideally, there should be two lines moving efficiently in a clockwise rotation if the wind is from the right, or anti-clockwise if the wind is from the left. In some cases, when a break has only a small gap but looks dangerous, teams only use one or two riders who ride on the front in a very intense pursuit-like effort to shut the gap in as little time as possible. It is still vital though that they don't actually break away themselves. In the latter scenario, when a break has several minutes, the actual mechanics of the relay should be the same, but riders will generally spend longer on the front, with the efforts being of a lesser intensity. Time gaps to the break are relayed back to the bunch, so the pace can be adjusted accordingly. Sometimes, rather than a rotating chase technique, a string of riders is used. The rider in the front does a turn of around 50 revolutions before moving out and back down the line, leading the rider directly behind them to take up the pace setting.
Remember, the key to an effective chase is to keep the pace smooth and even, to encourage riders to work together. It should be the mindset in every race, because smooth equals safe, and that way you'll race smart, because a breakaway will profit from disharmony in the bunch.
Holding your position in a bunch is something that takes time to master and can be especially complex towards the final of a race or just prior to a key climb or crosswind section, when everyone is fighting for position.